is there hope for the Intellivision Amico after all? I mean, it's kind of a thing that's still up in the air, but Intellivision did just share an unboxing that I feel, man, if they would have put this video up earlier, if they've been sharing this kind of content in the past, it might have instilled a little bit more confidence in people, but they kind of screwed up with their whole crowdfunding fiasco, sharing their financials and everything, how bad it looked, like, from people deducing what they saw through all the information through that whole SEC filing. It didn't look good for these guys. And then they closed out that whole, crowdfunding thing they were doing for investments. And it was just looking bad. And then the time came and went when their new CEO was supposed to, spill the beans, share some information, and he really didn't. And a few days later, he put an email out just saying, hey, we're going to stay quiet for a while. We got to figure some stuff out, right? And now with this whole unboxing video, it's like they're not really being quiet. They're sharing stuff. They should have been sharing stuff like this for a while now, and being a little more upfront with what things were looking like as far as release dates. There's people with the VIP and the Founders Edition pre-orders. Who knows if they're going to get them? I canceled my pre-orders in the past, got my money back. I've been hearing stories where people aren't getting responded to via email. I don't know how true that is. I can only speak to my own experiences. And yes, I had a Founders Edition pre-ordered. I canceled it. They refunded my money. No questions asked. I had a VIP edition that I pre-ordered. And when everything started looking really bad, I was like, you know what? Let me cancel it. I don't want them holding on to my money. They refunded it. I got it back. And like I said, I can only speak to my situation, the things that I have dealt with. But, they've changed some things on their website as well. But GameStop hasn't gotten the message quite yet. It looks like GameStop still has pre-orders available saying that they release next week, that you're going to get one of these in your hand next week type of thing, right? And I've already said, if it goes to market for scientific research purposes, I will buy one. If it goes to retail, I'll get one from GameStop if I have to, type of thing. Grab one of these, play those physical greeting cards that I got, and share my final thoughts on it. There's a lot of people out there who just trash on the system and hate on it just because it's fun. And, hey, more power to you, whatever you want to do. Me, I've been it's been a ride. I've noticed things I didn't like. I talk about it. Noticed things that I thought was okay, kind of cool. I talked about it. I was trying to be as level-headed as I possibly could with this, but as time went on, it was just looking worse and worse and worse for this thing to actually release with all the delays, the multiple crowdfunding investment opportunities that were going on out there, just how bad things were looking. It was nuts. Now they have changed, I think on their FAQ, it originally said the release was going to be, I think in this section, when will the Amico be available? I'm pretty sure just even a few short days ago, it still said Q1 2022, and Q1 is over next week. It's a week away. April's Q2. You know what I'm saying? I'm waiting Q2 for that Valve Steam Deck. That's what I'm really looking forward to. But the Amico, man, there's still people holding out hope. And I really do hope the people who really want this damn thing get it in their hands. It's, why wish failure on... I don't wish failure on this thing. I've just been skeptical, has been what my stance has been. I've been skeptical with certain things I've seen, the stances of the company, the interactions of Tommy Tallarico and gang, and the fake friends of Tallarico, the people who lost their damn minds and thought Tommy was their buddy. He ain't your fucking friend, man. I don't know how many times I got to say it. It's a business. They're in it to make money, right? And, in the end, I want people to get this thing and it changed their lives for the better. I mean, if that's even possible. There's no reason to wish that it never comes out. It's just been a weird ride, Phil Adam, he involved with the Calico Chameleon, being on board with this thing, being the new CEO. It's crazy. There's weird little red flags that have popped up here and there, right? But looking at this unboxing video, I'm not going to play the whole thing. I will direct you straight to their video so you could take a look. But the unfortunate thing is they disabled comments on that video. And I thought in the past all their videos had the comments enabled, but there's been all this damage control. You're not feeling good about that video? I actually felt fairly good watching that video. Like, I was like, this is some decent content for those people who are really looking forward to this thing. But yeah, the unboxing. So the packaging, what they showed, it looks nice to me. It's a decent looking box. It really, like, I could see that being on the shelf somewhere and somebody being like, what the hell is that? And kind of looking at it, looking at the price, and maybe investigating more. You know what I mean? The packaging looks good. Now, the unboxing, the whole setup was like, oh, they're sending this to their president of operations in Europe type of thing. There's really no discussion on when it's coming out, when it's going to be available to people, but just like, hey, this is the packaging you are going to get. And it was the European variant of the packaging with multiple languages and all their warnings and whatnot on there to be compliant, right? I give them credit. I have to give credit where credit's due. I like the packaging here. The whole presentation, the video was decent, decent quality, how they presented everything. They showed the back of the Amico, how to plug everything in, quick start guide type of thing, going through the UI. And I know the UI is one thing that some people have criticized, and I see it. I mean, for me, you know, as long as the UI is smooth and not stuttery and it's easy to navigate, that's fine for me. But some people who've seen this user interface for the Amico really don't like the way it looks. And, you know, it's subjective. Let you be the judge on that. I don't necessarily have too much of an issue with that. My issue has just been like all the things to be skeptical about of it actually releasing. You know what I mean? Putting money down, price changes, the, you know, weird behavior from Intellivision and Tommy Tallarico as a whole, and the community around that. It was just kind of nuts. But in the end, I mean, I really hope for the best for these guys. But yeah, back to their unboxing. The only other stuff they showed in there was a little bit of gameplay with cornhole. If you like cornhole, you know, showing an actual demonstration of that. I mean, there's nothing here to prove that they're actually playing an Amico, or anything here to prove that, hey, they just have a PC or a cell phone plugged into a TV type of thing. There's nothing to prove either way, but I give them the benefit of the doubt that this was an actual unit that is working. They're actually sending to this guy to test out in Europe or whatever. I believe them. I don't see any reason to think that they're trying to pull any shenanigans with a fake Amico for this video type of thing. You know, from the past and all these weird little get-togethers they've had, you know, people have played on an Amico before. So I don't dispute that the thing actually exists. It was just more of, is it ever coming out type of thing. And this is one step to kind of grabbing back onto a little bit of that confidence that some people was hoping, you know, to have. The people who are actually interested in this device, who knows how well it would do in the long run, if it actually comes out to market, how long will it be supported by people? Like I said, if it comes out to retail, I will grab one to share my opinions and thoughts with you guys, because it's just the way it is. I mean, I've talked about it for so long. I've criticized it. I've had a little bit of positive things to say here and there. And it's only fair that I have to, you know, have, you know, put my money where my mouth is type of thing. So once this is in retail, I will get one and have like my actual thoughts. I'm not just going to bash the thing. If it's freaking amazing, I will tell you. If it's boo-boo, I will tell you. So hopefully these guys stay on a roll of sharing actual substantial information to kind of grab some people back maybe. I don't know. Is it too late? Let me know in the comments down below. Really do appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.